Hello. Guy Talk with the Kyle Joe here. How are you doing? This is the end of the year, and the two most important times in a year is the beginning of the year and the end of the year. I want to talk to you about certain things you must not do, certain things you've got to get done before you enter a new year. But before I go into that, I want you to just subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. It's important that you don't just watch these videos, but you subscribe. Like this video and pass your comment on what I'm sharing today. Make sure that you reach out and hit the notification bell so that they can let you know anytime I come up with a new video. All right, let's get into this right now. You must not enter the new year without doing this. What do I mean by that? What is this guy up to? I'm talking about setting new goals. You've got to review your life and then set new goals for your future. Two crucial periods of the year and two important things that you must note concerning a year. How you end the year and how you start a new year are very, very crucial. So this is the time in which it's not just for a time of partying, eating all the rice and the chicken and the turkey and going all over sharing gifts and all. No. This is also a sober time. It's time for you to have some introspection time and reflection in your life. What do I mean by that? It's time for you to sit down and ask yourself some very important questions. Stock taking time. That is the time that this period is, and that's what it requires. I believe it was Aristotle who said that the uninspected life is not worth living. Listen, I want you to check your life and I want you to inspect, because whatever you inspect tends to turn out more successful, tends to do better. So you got to inspect your life. So you got to ask yourself a few questions like, what did I do right? What did I not do right this year? Where did I pass? Where did I fail this year? Or why did I pass in those areas? Why did I fail in those areas? Is my life going in the direction God wants it to go? You ask yourself this kind of questions. Am I moving at the pace that heaven has ordained for me to move on? It's very important. Am I where I should be in God's timetable? What should I stop doing? What habits should I stop doing? Do you procrastinate? Do you wake up late? Are you not so liberal? And then you ask yourself, what should I do or start doing or do more of, do more intensely in this new year? Maybe you should give more. Maybe you should honor God with your tithe and be more consistent. Maybe you should make sure that you go to church every Sunday so that you can get stronger and stronger and fulfill God's divine purpose for your life. Maybe you need to reconnect with someone that you are not talking to. You need to work more on your personality weaknesses and all. You need to think about those kind of things, review your life, and then when you've done that review, then you'll want to look at the new year and set new goals. Because where there are no goals, there can't be significant accomplishments. You will only be existing and at best trudging along. But when you set goals, you are more likely to do much, much better. Because research has shown that people that set goals, they succeed at least nine times more. People that set goals, they end up being wealthier and richer 9 times more than those that don't set goals. They just say, well, when we get to the river, we'll cross it. No, you got to live life deliberately. You got to plan and put pen to paper and determine that, you know what, these are the things I want. How will a new year that is successful, what will it look like for you? You need to think about it and write a few things down. When you set your goals, it increases your opportunity for success. So remember the scripture says in Philippians chapter 3 verse 13 that I do not count myself to have arrived or to have achieved. Verse 13, Philippians chapter 3 verse 13. Then verse 14 says, this one thing I do, forgetting the things that are behind, I press on to the things that are ahead of me. So here the Spirit of God is telling us to set goals and don't allow ourselves to rest on our horrors and living in past glory. All right. When you set goals, make sure they are SMART goals. SMART goals. SMART. Each of those letters stands for something that is very important. Make your goals SMART goals. S stands for specific. Make your goals specific, get it detailed, specific, all right? Then M stands for measurable. Have measurable goals. Goals, not just goals that are nebulous in the air. No. Make them measurable. You can measure how you are doing with them. Then make them achievable. Set achievable goals. Achievable things that you know you can achieve. It will stretch you. Let it stretch you a little bit, but you can achieve it. And then R stands for relevant. Look for goals that are relevant to your plans, to God's design for your life, to what you want to achieve. And finally, T, time bound. Let the goals be time bound. Put time on it. By the first quarter, by God's grace, I want to have achieved it. By the middle of the year, I want to have achieved it. By the first 4 weeks of the year, I want to have achieved this. By December 31st, 2021, by the grace of God, I ought to have achieved this. So when you have that set in place, write it down. I tell people to write down 10 goals for their lives. I tell them, make 4 of them spiritual. I want to read my Bible more regularly. I want to go to church more regularly. I want to pay my tithe. I want to be a positive influence to people. 4 spiritual goals. Then write 2 mental goals. How you want to develop your mind that have to do with your mind and that. Then write 2 relational goals. How you relate and interact with other human beings and loved ones. 2 relational goals, and then cap it with 2 financial goals. All right, so that's it. Make sure that you follow this. Listen to this video again and write down things that you need to write down. Well, I'm going to wrap up here. Remember again, comment on the comment section. Am I up to something? Can you share some of your goals with us? Also, make sure you don't just comment, you like this and you share this video. And more than anything else, I want you to subscribe to this channel and let us grow this channel, because I believe that manliness is Christ-likeness. God bless you. Until next time, this is Inkajo signing out and saying, God bless you.